Today we are working on adding and subtracting like fractions. So like fractions just mean that your denominator is already the same. So when adding and subtracting fractions, you must have a common denominator. All the problems that we are doing today already have that, so it helps us out. When we add and subtract these fractions, we are going to leave the denominator in our answer and only add and subtract the numerators. So for part A, I already have a common denominator, it's 4, so I'm just looking at the numerators. 5 minus 3 is 2, and then keep the denominator 4. Then I can reduce 2 over 4, they're both even, so I can divide them both by 2 to get 1/2. So always make sure that you reduce it or simplify it. Part B, we have our common denominator, so 2 plus 4 is 6, keep their 5. We don't want our answers to be improper fractions, so to turn them into mixed numbers we divide, so top divided by bottom. So 6 on the inside, 5 on the outside. 5 goes into 6 once. We subtract to get 1. And we're not turning this into a decimal, we're going to keep it as a mixed number. So your remainder is going to become your numerator, and the number you divided by, the 5, becomes your denominator. So your answer is 1 1/5. Part C, we have our common denominator. 3 minus 1 is 2. Keep the denominator. Both are even, so I can reduce it by dividing both by 2. That's 1 over 1. Now, some people might think you can't reduce that anymore, but 1 divided by 1 is 1, so your answer is just 1. So if you can turn it into a whole number, please do that. You could have noticed that with 2 over 2 as well. 2 divided by 2 is still 1. Part D, we have our common denominator, so we're doing 1 minus 1, which is 0. Keep the denominator. And 0 divided by 3 is 0. So the answer is 0. So it should look like a donut. Part E, 7 minus 5 is 2. Keep the denominator. Both are even, so I can divide both numbers by 2 to get 1/3. Part F, we're getting into some negatives. So we need to think of our rules. Those are different signs, so we subtract. 9 minus 4 is 5. Keep the denominator. 5 over 5 is the same thing as 5 divided by 5, which is 1. Okay, we have 3 more. Part G. Okay, we have some negatives again, so think of our rules. Those are same signs we add and keep. -3 plus -2 is -5 over 8, and I cannot reduce that. Part H, I have mixed numbers. I want to turn these into improper fractions in order to solve them. You could keep them as mixed numbers and actually solve them that way, but when we have negatives, that could be a little complicated. So I'm going to turn 3 and 6/7 into improper fractions. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 6 is 27 over 7, plus -7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, so 8 over 7. I have different signs, so I'm going to subtract. 27 minus 8 is 19. Keep the denominator. Now I don't want my final answer to be an improper fraction, so I need to divide to turn it into a mixed number. 19 divided by 7. 7 goes into 19 twice, which is 14. Subtract to get 3. Again, we're not turning this into a decimal, so I'm going to take my remainder, which was 3, and put it over what I divided by, which was 7. So the answer is 2 3/7. Okay, last one, part I. I have mixed numbers again, so I'm going to turn them into improper fractions. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18, so that's -18 over 5. Minus 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22 over 5. Now this is subtraction, so you could change subtraction to addition, change the sign of your second number. Now they're same sign, so we add and keep. 18 plus 22 is 40, so it's a -40 over 5. -40 divided by 5 is -8. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to email me.